Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Down near the 40.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
First down and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Just trucks the man. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Spartans' offense is on the move now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The Spartans pick up enough for a first down.
That's some good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun run call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging spot. Drops back from the shotgun. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Well, they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Using his legs here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Spartans have 1st and 10 here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. You'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hand. It's Moore. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run here on third and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free. No shot to bring him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you can see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They're able to get him down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single.
And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Sparty. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Burks. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Burks. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing.
Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going for his running back. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's got this back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. He's going to take off. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Easy.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. Got to come up with a 1st down.
Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try looking from 52. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. The defender gets a hand.
And they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looking to throw for the 1st down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. The Spartans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. On the 27, it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt for the win. He made it! It's a field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan State Spartans.